Hello. We're live. Good. Excellent. This is Mass Effect, so I can just put chat on screen again. Welcome everybody who's going to be here. Alright. There. All settings in their proper places. So yeah, as the title suggests, we will be getting to the Reaper IFF today. After a fashion, because I'm also going to do Kasumi's loyalty mission. And then who knows what after that. For now, as usual, just giving it a moment. Letting us start off slow while people come in. Hey, Lieutenant. Hey, Queequeg. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Jill. Welcome in. Just taking care of some last minute stuff before I get going. Alright. How's it going? It's going pretty okay. It's nice out today. I had a 2-hour shift, which wouldn't normally be positive, except I hate my job. So I've still got a lot of energy, and I've been using my day relatively productively. Howdy, Star Pressure, and hey, Tara. Welcome to both of you. Right, Kasumi. Sweet, we're getting a fair number of people in here. I didn't know how many people would be able to actually attend today. I was thinking of delaying the stream altogether. Hey, Ryong. Yes, this is not FF16. I do, in fact, stream other games. I'll be streaming FF16 tomorrow, probably. But since I'm so near to the end of Mass Effect 2, I want to get a couple more sessions in of this, and thus clear my docket, finally. Is this the right planet? Yes, it is. Beckenstein. Known as the Human's Ilium. Oh god, there's going to be slavery here. I was thinking of taking a nap before starting dinner, but I decided it'd be better to pop by. Nice. I appreciate all of the support from friends or from regular viewers. And yes, there is a hierarchy. Hello, Deetwit. But I thought Mass Effect 2 was a 100-episode series. I do not know my total playtime, but if I were to cut it into like half-hour chunks, I can't imagine I would be far past like 50. But I don't play in woolly time. Oh, I haven't been using Kasumi all that much, have I? Woolly took like 90 hours. Oh man, that FF16 LP is going to be like 150 episodes minimum. Of course, the moment I start streaming, my dog starts barking. It's fine though. It's fine. Minus 80% cooldown seems really good. Or if target is killed by this power. So it's Grim Reaper Sprint, but for Kasumi. I'll go with the base damage. And you're gonna get recharge time or weapon damage. Always weapon damage. Maka! Shut up! Okay.
Looking good, Miss Allison Gunn. Hawk won't be able to keep his eyes off you.
Did that pick up? Even though I unplugged my mic? How did you hear me yell at it? My mic was unplugged. My headset was not, it said my headset was not transmitting. Did it pick up on my fucking laptop? That's weird. Anyways, hi Toblo. Welcome in. On my PS5 controller, but I have the mic on my PS5 controller disabled. I always disable that shit, because I'm paranoid. Well, good to know. Every time I need to yell at one of the dogs, I will have to cut to a full-on break. That's unfortunate. Anyway. Time to turn off your headset and figure out where it is. I'm lazy. Just yell at the dogs, it's funny. It wasn't deafeningly loud, was it?
I assume Allison Gunn is my cover?
You run a
Not really?
small,
Okay, good.
talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly.
Hey,
Just
Posthumous.
don't start
Oh
talking
man,
business
everybody's
with
tuning in for this
You'll
one.
be fine.
You missed me yelling at my dog because she wouldn't stop barking. She's all the way down in the living room, but sometimes you can hear her on the mic. She's a chihuahua, what can you expect?
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box.
I completely forgot your
Other than that,
backstory,
not so
Kasumi.
bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
Take
Thank
it
you
I'm
for the
wearing this makeup
refresher.
For a reason?
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
I literally wear this around the ship constantly as my day wear.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends.
I hope this
A
is
dozen of the worst liars,
something
cheaters,
more
and
like the
mass
Samara
murderers
loyalty
you'll ever
mission,
meet.
because that's
All
so far
in
been my
this
favorite part of
as
the
a
game.
tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the
Gotta wear
layers.
the ass
The
zipper everywhere for
statue should be there,
dextro
waiting
easy
for you to
access.
crack it
Exactly.
open and arm up.
You never know
Then we
when the
just waltz into
cloaca will
vault
be
and
used.
Take back KG's gray box, and I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
What's in the gray box that makes
This better
it
be
worth
fun,
my struggle?
Kasumi.
The gray box holds KG's memories. Everything from all the codes and plans he stole to all the time we spent together. Wrapped up in those memories
What?
is the
Why?
secret he
Why
stole.
boob? Why boob cam?
KG
Huh?
never told me what it
What?
was. But
Why?
the
Why?
information got
Why?
him killed.
What? Okay.
This ought
That
to
was
be
weird.
interesting.
That's what I'm going for.
Shepard doesn't even have good boobs.
This is our stop.
For the record, not because they're small, because they're not that well modeled.
After you, Ms. Gunn.
Hold a moment, ma'am. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck.
Oh, this
Just
guy's
doing a
evil.
scan.
Seems to be a problem with this
believe he's mad.
statue.
Donovan
It's modeled after a galactic terrorist who almost ended all life in the galaxy.
Allison Gunn. A pleasure.
Becky out here boob shaming war heroes.
scanners
It's
aren't
not
picking
my
anything up.
fault that Shepard in Legendary Edition looks like she's made of
Don't
wax.
think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble, do you? You may pass through, Ms. Gunn. You were invited after all. But
What
I
the
will ask
fuck
your
is your
companion
accent?
to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
He's like switching, but it's like Australian, French, Scottish, Welsh, South African? Oh boy.
Care to explain why my friend has to stand outside?
I don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
Think DiCaprio in Blood Diamond. I have not seen Blood Diamond.
If it makes you feel more secure, she can wait outside.
Good to see we're not going to have a problem. Enjoy the party.
Apparently
Well,
Blood Diamond is a good movie.
That didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
To be fair, Kasumi, you look incredibly suspicious. You look the most suspicious you could possibly look. I love how you made me
We go
dress
on with
up
the
in
plan.
this
You'll just have to do all
infiltration
the
dress,
I'll stay out of sight.
and you're
see
just
to do the
wearing your
best I can.
assassin gear.
We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong.
Okay, you can do
Mind the
that.
door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
How did you ever contain that situation on the Olive?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam, done.
Thank goodness. I thought those rabble would dog you for years.
This is cool. I like that I can't see any chest-high cover.
Really?
Oh, please. It's wishful thinking at best.
Hey, I'm right here. Look at me. Look at my notable lack of ass zipper. Don't you love it?
That goes to a security room. We'll probably...
Did you hear? Santiago was attacked. In his own base.
You're really gonna interrupt Kasumi?
By whom?
Zaid Masani, believe it or not. The mad dog murdered poor Vito in cold blood.
Hey, he did do that. That was fun. Why does the ass zipper only show on the ship? I think this is a completely different dress. This is, in fact, a completely different dress. The other one doesn't have the collar on the cleavage window. Oh boy.
What's your read on that Archangel guy?
I hear he's dead. Or gone, or something. Good riddance, I say.
Yeah, fuck him. Like me. Well, this is a cool setup. And the map looks unique. Oh, I was stuck on a bench. That fireplace is very close to the books. I think it was a screen simulating a fireplace. I'm not 100% though.
Hawk's private rooms are off limits without proper clearance.
I'm dying to get in there, but we have to scope out the vault first.
Where is the vault? Oh, there's a hole downstairs. Lizard over bird. I can't argue on that.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected.
They're both top-tier options.
Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier.
Oh, hey.
DNA scanner.
I forgot about
Looks
this.
like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be in pen.
Looking real inconspicuous,
This gonna be a
Kasumi.
problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to.
I don't even think I'm
We'll
currently
need to get a
carrying
voice
that
lock for the
pistol.
voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep.
It's permanent now? I hope so.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's sticking around in gameplay. This is probably the last time I will pick Kasumi for my team. So,
Don't touch that. Without Hawk's DNA, you'll set off every alarm.
okay,
in the
so
building.
DNA, voice sample, barrier. What's permanent? Look at her texture. The texture of the pistol is bugged out to apply to Kasumi's clothes. This happened once in a really early stream. I want to say like the second or third. Maybe useful to pick her at a specific later point. Well, let me know when that happens. Because I have many other squaddies I want to use more often. I haven't taken Samara anywhere in a
Hawk
minute.
throws a hell of a party.
But I love Samara.
I'm not too pleased with the caliber of people you supported, though.
Private Reams. No way we can sneak out of that party. The place is locked down tight, and Security Chief Roe's in charge. No way Roe would let that get past her. I'd rather stand around bored on guard duty than risk her wrath. Sorry. Samuels.
Chief Roe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap it.
I hear Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Stop interrupting Kasumi.
But no, he never lets anyone near it.
Ooh. Sneak into private quarters? So do I have multiple, like, ways of approaching these problems? Like, is this just one potential way to get into the private quarters, or... No? Okay. Still cool. Still like that the game allows me to do this. Oh. Are we... They're gonna hear this gunshot if I shoot. Are you gonna aggro me?
All right.
I hear that. Kasumi, yeah. Oh, silence pistol?
Now you see me.
Well... There was a third enemy. Silence death scream. Yeah, exactly. Okay, this time I know that a headshot with this pistol. Wait. You lie? Wait. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I don't have to... The game is not expecting me to open fire. You do have to get... Wait, but they're right up there. They're like 5 feet above my head. Can I just get past? Are they gonna aggro on me? How far can I push this? Becca, what kind of game you think you're playing? I think I'm playing an RPG. Or a game that was an RPG at some point. I was told Mass Effect 2 would at least be kind of an RPG. You are very overthinking this. I just wanted to push the boundaries of that, this weird little setup as far as I could. Because what a strange... The party's right here. This is not out of earshot. But alright. Okay, Mass Effect. That's fine.
I've got no shield.
Focus. Can't do that right now.
Aren't you the cloaking class? Aren't you supposed to sneak by? Like, theoretically, I could possibly do that, but not every class can cloak. So they probably do expect me to just kill the guys. And also, I can't... Didn't that door open last time? The first time I died, rather? No compass. Shoot the glass? Has there ever been a destructible window that I was required to break in this game? How odd.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
Quick and quiet, you say? After I audibly killed 3 men.
Found a sample?
No, credit shit.
Alright, Kasumi, quick. Go cloak and jack him off. We need some DNA.
Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though.
Good morning. Time to wake up.
Damn.
Kasumi cloak. Kasumi cloak.
Look straight ahead.
Kasumi cloak.
Going dark.
Through my shield.
Go.
Is anyone else going to investigate?
That ought to teach him.
It's clean.
It's a plant. No DNA, but... Looks like Hawk's been trying to crack Keiji's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
The game is not built for a stealth heist mission. But I appreciate that they're trying. Okuda. Decryption project update. Little progress to report. We can now complete dictionary attacks using words and phrases from 4,800 galactic languages. Research into the Okuda family has not produced any matches. It is unlikely that a random brute force approach will produce a result within our lifetimes. Given the nature of the gray box technology, it is possible that the decryption key may not be a password at all. It could be a memory, an emotion, even a smell. Permutations could be infinite. I suggest that we begin investigating alternative methods for breaking through the security on the box.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the data pad. He seems to have
This game is barely built for third-person shooting. Honestly, it's not built for anything.
Let's keep looking.
Mass Effect is built for foibles.
Holographic interface.
That's what I've decided.
Won't find a sample here.
It is built for the 2010s.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Can we hack his wall safe? Let me save in case it trips another alarm. We do it. Master Hacker Becca. Okay. So are we... Hang on, can we go back out through the... Right, it's here. We cannot go back out through the window. We just have to hope this doesn't look suspicious. Don't mind me. Just coming out the restricted door through which several other guards previously disappeared. Everything is fine. Let's talk to you, Donovan.
All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep.
They're rich assholes, but they look smart. Fair. That's fair. Even by the baseline of which most NPCs in this game are complete idiots.
Good to see you.
These are glass onion people.
Evening, I hope.
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gun, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay.
Oh
People
boy.
these days want comfort, entertainment, love.
Barbarians.
They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us. The cleaners. The support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
Alright, well, as a gift, I have brought you a nice copy of Atlas Shrugged.
And you got him talking. We've got
Go
enough
with your
of a
17
voice
others.
Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Miss Gunn.
Once we find the password, we can get past the voice scanner.
Yeah, that was very much a rehearsed speech. Did the crowd just applaud for war profiteering? Of course they did. Where do you think we are? All these people suck ass.
Do the guards seem more attentive than usual?
They'd probably be more attentive to me too if I was wearing that dress.
You.
Okay, I brought this up before, but having a statue of Saren, a man who, had he achieved his goal, even his publicly known goal, would have resulted in the extermination of all life in the galaxy, and thus significantly cut into these guys' profit margins. That is cartoonish. That's too much.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
We need the password. Let's look for a security console we can hack for info.
They just think he was launching a coup.
We need the password. Let's look for a security console we can hack for info.
But okay. Did you talk to the council and the presidium? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. I know the council covered up the Reapers, but he still had a really big, what they think is just a really big warship.
Unlock that security room door for you. There we go.
And
Ready when you are.
it was wiping out many, many people. Listen. Sorry, I was focused on the hacking minigame. Listen. Don't get me started on how fucking ridiculous
Take him down.
the council covering up the Reapers thing is. How it makes no sense and doesn't follow on naturally from Mass Effect 1's plot at all. Because I will rant about that. The more the internal logic tries to lean on it. Nats. I have that problem too. So many passwords around here, can't keep them straight. The password for tonight is Perugia. Not even that easy to remember. It's no big deal. That voice scanner means the password is only useful to Hawk anyway. After this party, you want to grab some beers? Let me know. Samuels.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. Now, I just take the voice sample we got from Hawk and... got it. Now we can crack that voice scanner.
Hooray. Yeah, no, you know what? I want us to get to ME4 and for it to turn out that the entire Reaper invasion was somehow buried in the past. People don't believe it happened anymore. Just so we can justify another underdog anti-invasion story.
Password required.
With us having no help.
ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Careful. The barrier's still up. We'll have to shut it down to get
Oh,
to
that
the
didn't
door.
shut down the barrier.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Eh. Yeah, I don't want us to get the Mass Effect equivalent of Holocaust deniers in Mass Effect 4.
One sec.
But if they're gonna commit, I want them to commit to the bit as hard as possible. Oh, she doesn't have the pistol texture
Have to
anymore.
take care of the barrier.
Legend has it. Legend has it.
What's your read on that Archangel guy?
I hear
That the
he's
true Reapers were embedded beneath
something. Good riddance, I say.
this one single pizzeria on Earth. Shepard was the one brave voice
That got
who knew to go into the
barrier's
basement
down.
because nobody else would
I'll
listen.
check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Man, Sarah was hot. That's what she's thinking. That's not what I'm thinking. What? Oh, right. We smuggled armor in. Are we just gonna... Alright. I guess we're going to shoot now. Hope you're ready for this. That doesn't sound promising. What, pray tell,
So
is this room?
Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far.
Sorry, is that the actual head of the Statue of Liberty? Hang on. Oh, hey, it's a Prothean statue.
Creepy.
It's a Prothean statue from Mass Effect 1, which had the Prothean design that they subsequently immediately abandoned. The Prothean design that looked much, much cooler. Touch the gray box last, okay. They explained that in Mass Effect 3, actually. Oh, I can't wait to hear the bullshit.
Michelangelo's David. Just... wow.
Boo, they didn't model his cock. Boo.
Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that. Ugh. Rachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone.
I mean, it's a nice statue, Kasumi. Yeesh.
Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Palaven.
Oh yeah, this music is to die for.
I say.
Weirdly, I think this is one of the best tracks in the game so far. And it's for a DLC loyalty mission.
This is nice. Oddly relaxing.
La Critura.
Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley.
What the is this this is a Dragon Age thing, isn't it? That looks vaguely familiar. Yeah, it's a Dragon Age ogre.
A model
Cool
of
shit.
the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it.
Why do you have so many Krogans? There's the gray box.
That's... impressive. Not sure what it is, though.
It's clearly a Porygon, Kasumi.
I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Asari go nuts for this sort of thing. How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk!
Sorry, hang on. What does the Codex have to say about the Statue of Liberty? The Statue of Liberty was the target of several terrorist attacks over its 210-year lifetime, but in 2096, a motley group called Freedom's First finally brought the statue down. Protesting the induction of Canada and Mexico into the United North American States. We annexed Canada and Mexico? I need to look at the... I clearly need to look at the Codex more often. Okay, they blew up the statue and killed themselves in the process. Amazing. Second American Civil War. Whoa. The Battle of Washington. Ah. Well, alright. I didn't realize Mass Effect's backstory was so similar to Fallout's.
A model of the Kara.
Okay, have I examined everything in this room?
The way I hear it.
I think I have. Except for this.
That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents.
What?
Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
This should come in handy.
Okay. Locust SMG? Do I have that equipped? I can't check. Alright. Let's see what this is gonna do.
Oh my god. There it is.
All of these priceless artifacts are about to be shot up.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code-locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open, but you're still going to die. Scream. No!
Glass on unit.
Your attention?
Fuck it.
That shut him up.
Kill them!
Can I get that SMG? I have it. Okay, I'll test that out in just a second. When they get slightly closer to me. Oh, hey, Chief Ro.
Going dog.
Oh, goodness.
Can I do that?
Okay, let's test this shit out. Oh, they got me with a straight shot, damn it. Okay, that's a pretty good SMG.
Cloaking.
That seems pretty decent. And I like that it makes little pew-pew noises.
How'd you like that? Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in, now!
Hold on, my mom is texting me about the dogs. Be patient, Kasumi. What if the Statue of Liberty fought you as the boss of the DLC? Are they going to canonize that really stupid episode of Doctor Who where it turns out the Statue of Liberty is a weeping angel?
Going silent.
Cause I'm all for that. Oh, I almost shot Kasumi. It's been a moment since I've had one of those. Oh hey. Candidate for one of the dumbest episodes of Matt Smith's run. I'll be real. That wouldn't even make my top 15 if I were ranking them by stupidity. Although Capaldi was the one who got saddled with all the really dumb scripts.
Look out!
Man, it would have been really cool if anybody was alive to be affected by that. What if the moon was an egg and you had to decide whether to abort it? That was a Capaldi one, yes.
Going dark.
One of the worst episodes of TV I've ever watched. Kasumi, get out of the fucking way. Okay. What if you were forced to hang out with James Corden? So when I watched
Now you see me.
those two episodes originally, I had no idea who James Corden was. I bet they would be much funnier and much more unbearable now. Oh yeah, James Corden sucks ass. He is a... Oh god. Oh god. What was I saying? Oh yeah, James Corden. Seems like a generally unpleasant person in such a way I don't understand how he was ever popular. Well, look at Jimmy Fallon for comparison. Those qualities are just really well liked in late night hosts for some reason. Have you played Black Ops 2? Because you should stream that game's campaign. Black Ops 2 is my favorite Call of Duty game, and one of my favorite FPS campaigns. I unfortunately don't have an Xbox. Or wait, did they report Black Ops 2 to like PS Store for this generation?
We'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those tanks.
Because last I checked,
Down you go.
yeah, you're gonna have to check. You're gonna have to fact check that for me because I do not know. Last I checked, it was not available, but I would love to be wrong because Black Ops 2 is amazing. No, damn it. Yeah, anybody who hasn't played Black Ops 2, it legitimately does a choice-based structure better than almost any Telltale game. Possibly better than Mass Effect, ultimately. Because they have both clear, prompted choices and consequences of your natural gameplay that are not signposted at all. It's fantastic. And the main villain is genuinely, like, super intimidating and well written. Not even just by COD standards. Never played either Blops, but I really liked Advanced Warfare's campaign. How does it compare to Blops? Well, Advanced Warfare's campaign is really fucking stupid. And Kevin Spacey's evil plan makes no sense. So I guess imagine a version of Advanced Warfare's campaign that makes sense. And has a bunch of choices and variable endings. Menendez is so good that his only competition is Shepard in Modern Warfare 2. Shepard's iconic, and he has the big moments, but you barely see anything of him. He's only a villain in, like, what, 3 scenes? Those are really good scenes, I'll grant you. But Menendez is in, like, the whole game. And it's great. Oh, what? Alright, okay.
That got it.
I kind of just hit the button because it was a button to hit. Oh, you guys got turbo fucked, oh no.
Bring the other girl to me.
You hear that? Watch her alive.
They've seen us.
Can I... Do I have anything I can do with you? Oh, I have area AI hacking. Where can I... Here. Get a clear view on you. Will that do anything? Probably not, but it's worth a shot. It did not do anything. Becky, I forget you ever played Prey 2017. Yes, I was not a huge fan of it. Some of that is because of the way I stymied my own playthrough, which I will expand upon in a moment. And some of it is just because of core game design and writing things that I disagree with. Is that the last one? Yes, okay. So, yeah, Prey 2017, there's a lot about that game that I just don't really care for, but fucking stop interrupting me, Donovan.
You don't talk about Katie like that.
When they gave me the tooltip that said if you take too many alien neuromods, the station security turrets will turn against you, I got scared. Like a lot of people get scared playing Dishonored because of the tooltip in that game. And I never took any alien powers past the first level of Mimic. And so my playthrough was pretty horrible.
Going dark. Eclipse forever.
I've been meaning to get another look at it eventually, but there are so many games in my backlog that, you know, it's hard to justify replaying even games that I love, let alone games I didn't have a positive initial run with. Hey, Stu. Thanks for the ad dollars. I say dollars. Thank you for the ad fraction of a penny.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself.
Defeat Donovan Hawk? Is he gonna come out and shoot at us?
He's got company.
Are you serious?
That had to hurt.
I kinda don't buy that he would. Were any other hostiles? I guess not. Did we kill Donovan Hawk and not realize? Oh.
Incoming. Get down.
Of course he has a helicopter.
Could have done this the easy way, Gold. Allow me to show you the hard way.
Look behind you.
This is really stupid. Let's put on disruptor ammo. Oh, and of course he's gonna spawn ads. Because this is Mass Effect 2.
My shields are down.
video games. Yeah, I'm gonna say right now, this does not hold a candle to Samara's loyalty mission like I hoped it would.
Lay down your weapons.
Look left.
Oh, Jesus. What do I have for a heavy weapon? I don't. Oh, I have the particle beam. What'll this do to you? What? Okay. Sure.
They're to our left. Grabbing cover. Shields down.
Those guys...
Now you see me.
Okay.
Over there.
Come on out, Donovan. Come on.
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Now you see me. Back and with full shields. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shields.
Even if
Oh,
you
God.
escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
Is it gonna turn out that, like, Kasumi was lying and this dude is actually, like, her ex-husband or something?
Broken. On our left. Heavy weapons, get down. Shepard, I need a clear path to the gunship. Take out these guards.
Okay, sure. It seems like there's not much point to actually shooting the gunship anyway.
Got no shield.
Fight ads.
Careful, men. Put the keeper, bitch face, dead.
Do you have a clear path to the gunship yet? Thank you.
Got a clear shot. Here we go.
Sure. Alright, that was cool.
Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart.
Alright, now that you're not cheating anymore, how long can you withstand my particle beam? Not very long.
Watch your back.
We did it. Are we good? Okay. Alright, well that was Kasumi's loyalty mission. That was fine. That was okay, I guess. Sure. The start of it was cool, even if it was very, very clumsy. Oh yeah, the music rules.
If you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found
This is
all
not
here.
landing if he sure isn't.
It's big, Kasumi. If the
I
Council
appreciate
ever
the
got wind
attempt,
of
though.
this,
I really do.
the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please. Kasumi.
Oh my.
Destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Well, I'm gonna say it's not healthy for you to continually rewatch your dead husband's sex tape over and over. Yet, they are signposting this as the renegade option. Because this is like... I mean, this seems like the emotional equivalent of listening to your dead partner's cell phone, like, answering machine every day. This is admittedly more of a... This is a very personal, don't do that. But, yeah. It's the detective trope where the depressed PI watches home movies of his dead wife every day in the dark. Yeah, exactly. Except, in addition to the home movies, it's also the detective railing her. This will give me more information.
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiji's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
I mean, this is what he wants. I feel like I don't want to go neutral. This is an issue that I do feel somewhat passionately about. You gotta move on, Kasumi.
Hawk knew you had the cipher. I'm sure others do too. It's only a matter of time before someone finds you and the secret gets out.
You're right. I know. I just... It feels like I'm losing him. Again.
Ooh. Do it or let me do it. Ooh. You should probably do it yourself. I don't want to... Cause... This way it's just like I'm killing your boyfriend. Do it yourself.
You have to do this, Kasumi. You know that.
It would have been really funny, though.
Gomen nasai, Keiji-san.
My Kokoro. Sumimasen. All right.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I bet I fucking have. Back. Excuse me? Oh, from Erd. Okay, Krogan. Okay. It's the Krogan thing. Okay. I was very concerned at the title of this email. Back from female camp, from Erd Not Darg. Dear human, the clan leader told me how to get in touch with you. I don't remember much of what happened, but the chief scout said you pulled my quad out of the fire when I got caught and poisoned over at the Werelock camp. Thanks. Next time I have a chance to kill a human, I won't, unless I go into a blood rage or something. I got to go to the female camp after I recovered, and it was pretty good. I was actually thinking of joining the blood pack before this happened. I think I'm going to stay here instead. This was the guy who was held captive, right? For experiments? I think, yeah, okay. Hey Vera, you just missed Kasumi's loyalty mission. It was alright. It was solid. Do you have anything new for me, Kelly?
When you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
The Normandy crew delivered, including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but Edie gets the credit this time. The Elusive Man made sure Edie was installed for this mission.
The Elusive Man.
Anyway,
he's so smart. He's so sexy.
Do you have a moment to talk?
Do you have any new dialogue, Kelly?
Time for you, Commander.
You don't.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Okay. Where can we check our... Okay, Paragon. Do I have enough Paragon to make Miranda get off her fucking ass? Let's go see. Did Miranda get mad from the Jack argument? She sure did. You've got a lot of VODs to catch up on, Tara. She is hard up for Cerberus child pit fights.
I have work to do, Commander. Go chat with your friend Jack if you want.
Stop you're not in high school. Fucking Miranda.
If you like, I'll call the Elusive Man and complain to him.
I don't pout. And I don't have time to call the Elusive Man every time you screw up.
What a way to turn me completely against a character I'd finally come around on. I know that is a product of the crewmate fighting argument thing that was going to be more, like, shared between all of the party members. But, man, horribly implemented for Miranda's case. Okay, let's go see if Morden has anything new to say, I guess. There's one more of these coming later. Oh yeah, I know. Tally and Legion, right? A conflict that actually makes sense to me. Oh. Hi. Legit, the only time I ever come in this room is when I forget that Morden is on the left side. Anything?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent.
Oh,
Big
cool.
breakthrough.
You have new dialogue.
Share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Oh, cool.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, Gone forever. Understand now?
How do you quantify a
Culture
soul
closer
as
to
a
husks
Solarian
than slaves.
scientist?
Tools for reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I'm not nitpicking the wording there. I would really like to ask that question to Morden.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
Well, thank you.
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs.
Is this where I'm going to get the meme?
Artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth,
The thing that I have never seen or heard but know people talk about?
Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for reapers. Worse than the Geth.
You sang, huh?
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
I'm smiling so... Oh my god. That was worth years of build-up. I just want to let that sit for a second. Holy shit, Morden.
What is it about the collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific...
Too bad he's so aggressive, Ace, otherwise FemShep would jump directly onto his dick. Oh yeah, he would be bent over this table right now.
Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes. Like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight. Technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
But you re-sterilized them.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That, or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morden.
I said this in the last stream when we did Tachanka, but I would really just kill for an entire game about the Rachni Wars and the Krogan Rebellions and that whole issue. Because that is by far the most interesting component of Mass Effect's world. Can I just... Okay, there's no button to just call the elusive man and make fun of him. Damn it. Is there a novelization? Even there's not. The earliest Mass Effect novel chronicles Anderson's time with Saren. I read that novel many years ago. It was kind of mid. Alright. Let's see. So now we're gonna do... Well... Do we okay, did we ever get 100% confirmation that I can do both Tally and Legion's loyalty missions after the Reaper IFF? And not fuck the things up? Do you really believe anybody affiliated with BioWare could actually have the writing chops for that? No, I do not. Should be able to. Posthumous says, I don't think you can. The guide I used, which has not led me astray thus far, said I have enough time to do 2 stops and be safe to run the suicide mission. Never heard 2, only ever 1. Just Tally, then Legion, then Suicide. Okay, hold on. I'm getting so many pieces of conflicting information. I'm looking it up. We will pin this down, and we'll be done. Wait, you can trick the trigger by changing floors on the ship? Okay, you have 1 mission before kidnapping, 1 mission after kidnapping, then suicide mission. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. We're gonna trust that. That sounds like what I heard. So, I have all of the ship upgrades, except for the med bay, which I looked it up, is not necessary for the thing that the ship upgrades are used for. And I'm not going to go mine 50,000 platinum to do that. Think a few people should die at the Normandy too? Oh yeah, most of these people are Cerberus agents, so fuck it. But for the sake of optimal play, which we all know I am known for. Alright. We ball. Oh hey, I forgot they named the planet after Richard Feynman. Did I ever mine this? No. Oh well. That's cute though. Most of the Normandy crew are following you, not Cerberus. There aren't really any true believers in the SR2, except for Jacob and Miranda. Who have both failed to give me any concrete reasons why they actually believe Cerberus is right. Will Miranda die on suicide mission because she's mad at you? I'm going to hope that I get enough Paragon points to prevent that. And if not, then we'll see. I can't see which missions are where because of all these fucking Firewalker missions. Okay, IFF is in here. Jacob explicitly told you 4 times he doesn't trust Cerberus. When did he do that? Because he's kind of acted like a plain stooge otherwise. If I am forgetting key interactions with Jacob, then I apologize to Jacob. But I'll be real. Every time you talk to him, oh, that explains it. But I'll give you that. So it's just Miranda who's the true believer. Derelict Reaper. Orbiting Nemosine is a 2-kilometer-long ship with the unmistakable profile of a Reaper. It is giving off power signatures in localized areas, but they are far weaker than a ship this size would indicate. The Reaper seems to maintain a mass effect field which has kept it from falling into the failed star, but massive holes have been blasted and melted into parts of the hull and remain unrepaired. The only logical conclusion is that the Reaper died or was reduced to minimal functioning a long time ago. So I have some issues with this setup, but I will comment on them later. Make a manual save before this, just in case. Good plan. Since I went to the trouble of flying over here. Alright, let's see what you got. If nothing else, I hope this is cool. We're going aboard a Reaper. I want it to be weird. Well, this is a main story mission. I don't imagine anybody is going to have actual unique dialogue, but just in case, I will ask. Put your shirt back on, Jack. I'll keep you in this. The jacket doesn't look as good as this one, but at least it doesn't give you a horrible visor. Who should I take? Watching all 3 streams at once to save. I did save. I'm asking for feedback on who I should take. Morden? I would figure more if anybody were to have dialogue in here, it would be Morden. And I haven't taken Morden on a mission in a while. Yeah, fuck it. We'll bring Morden and Tally. Science gang. Science gang. And also just two of my favorite people.
What's with all the chop, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph. There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Gap.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's mass effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope.
That's cool.
Eye of the hurricane.
That's a cool shot. Oh, we're... Okay. We're just here.
No one here to welcome us. That's not good.
Is this the... Okay, this would be the other ship. Work log.
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is edgy. I reassure them it is mere nerves, a superstitious reaction to what this hulk represents. The corpse of a vast ancient life form. Privately, I can't deny the atmosphere. The angles of the walls seem to press down on you. I find myself clenching my teeth.
Cool. I want this to be proper spooky when I get aboard. Is that good? Is what good? Huh?
specimens A203 to B016. No evidence of active nanotechnology noted. Dr. Chandana believes they would have decayed over the last 37 million years. There's not enough data to support his claim. He asserts that the truth is patently obvious. I am concerned. Chandana has been staring at the samples for hours. He says he's listening to them.
Oh no. Indoctrination theory.
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
As curious as I am about Reapers, I'd rather not be trapped inside one.
Just blast us out. Fuck it.
The Normandy's got guns, use them.
The Normandy lacks the necessary firepower. Reaper shields are impervious to dreadnought fire. Shepard, a kinetic barrier can only be produced by a Mass Effect generator. That is true for any ship, even a Reaper. At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core. Sending the coordinates now.
Rather have a Reaper inside me. Same.
This core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we
If
take
that
the
had to
barriers
be
down
said.
to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
If any helmsman can pull us off this thing before it reaches crush depth, it's you. We'll make a sweep for survivors and recover what data we can. Stand by.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
Are Reapers sexy? Well, they're big squid.
Fascinating.
So-
Requires scanners from Normandy.
Finish that yourself.
Deal of data.
You're married? You never mentioned that.
Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man
Whoa.
tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps.
What? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story.
No, I know my wife. I remember that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings.
Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remember too.
What the hell is this? How can we remember the same thing?
Oh no, SCP-3000.
Reaper affecting their minds.
You know what's scarier than a Reaper? A really big eel. I'm not joking. Oh, hi.
High pressure tech.
Don't like those noises you're making.
Thanks.
Not difficult.
Thought I was harmless, did you? Origin of husk technology unclear.
Oh, okay. Walking forward stops dialogue. That's fine.
Headed for combat.
A lot of you. A lot of you. Alright.
Gunfire! Those husks were shot. Someone else is still here.
Okay, is there a
This should
work
come in
log
handy.
that I missed? Because I saw a thing for a work log back there, but I didn't click on one. And the way Mass Effect displays interactables from a far distance makes it kind of ambiguous. There it is.
Third day with this headache. You'd think Chandana would have let me have a few hours off. God damn! What? That thing, that just gray thing, it disappeared when I looked straight at it. It came out of the damn wall. Where we took off that panel.
I didn't see anything. You should
Poor Yuri Lowenthal.
I'm telling you, the ship isn't dead. It knows we're inside it.
Calm down. Now I'm getting a headache.
So how... Okay. These are the Cerberus scientists, right? Because Cerberus found this Reaper. How long were they set up in here before Elusive Man told me to come here? Because this seems like a longer-term downfall due to indoctrination than I would have expected.
We've got trouble.
As long as I need to be.
Enjoy.
Yeah, that's the actual answer, but come on. I would not put it past Tim to just not say anything, for the record. Because he's a big dummy. But I am curious. Okay, you can go. Oh god. Okay, not gonna waste all my particle beam. Elusive Man only pissed himself so he could attract the Reapers. You realize... Oh, fuck. That thing. You realize I'm now going to exclusively imagine the Elusive Man as Vince McMahon, waddling down to the ring, blowing out both quads and pissing and shitting himself.
Combat drones away!
It hurts a bit seeing heavy weapon used on mobs. I'm a renegade.
Just looking to help.
Not in the moral sense, but in the rule breaking sense. Elusive Man blew out both quads and shat himself and got indoctrinated to own the Reapers. It was all part of his 5-dimensional chess plan, you don't understand. He was trying to protect humanity. Oh, that's pretty cool.
We've seen these before, Shepard. Dragon's teeth, your people call them. The Geth used them on Eden Prime.
Tim slams penis in car door. Masterful gambit.
See how the room's arranged? They treated this thing like some kind of altar.
That doesn't seem right. No one in their right mind would want this.
You heard the logs? They were seeing things, hearing things. They were being indoctrinated. I've seen a few myself on Eden Prime and a few other places.
They were everywhere in
Keep sharp.
ME1.
The science team was nearly 100 strong. There may be a lot more husks in here.
I'm not sure why we need to impale them on giant rods to turn them into husks, but it's a really cool visual. If they explained that anywhere in Mass Effect 1's codex, I must have missed that entry or forgotten it. And I'll admit I haven't been... I keep falling behind on new codex entries in this one. Renegade option was funny.
This is valuable.
I'm sure. But ah, well. Let me check something. Okay, how... So I assume my... Because I know they lowered the necessary Paragon scores for these... the argument prompts in Legendary Edition. So do I just need to get Paragon up to that next pit? to get Miranda back? Or do I need to max it out still? Because it was an initial failure. Wooly died to Ifrit, rip. Is he at least getting hyped about the fight? Cool. Easy game though, yeah, totally. %, okay. Because I had heard that they lowered the initial choice to like 40% in Legendary Edition. But I probably still failed to get that, and then this one is 80% still. Oh, hi. Oh, hello.
Shepard Commander.
Sniper was a guest.
Hell of an introduction.
Don't speak.
It shouldn't be able to talk. A single gap has no more intelligence than a bear.
Oh god. Okay, no time to ruminate on that. Hang on, what was said? You'll get opportunities before a suicide mission. Worst comes to worst, you can do Shadow Broker before the suicide mission. So I am not going to do Shadow Broker before suicide mission. One, because I want to save both the DLC for the post-game. Two, because then everyone's going to die in return for boosting Miranda's odds a little bit. Since Overlord counted as multiple missions for your fish, imagine if your crew died because of the autistic mind. That would have been perfect. I kind of wish I had gotten fucked by that. It would have been so funny.
Get ready to fight.
Didn't get your reasons because an ad just started? Are you out of the ad break now? So that I don't explain myself a third time? Literally cuts ads after you said because. So, one, I've heard enough good things about Shadow Broker that I want it to be one of the last things I do. Just narratively. And two, if I pack in another mission when I'm already pushing it, my entire crew is going to die for the sake of getting Miranda's odds back up. And if I have to make the choice, I am not going to choose Miranda over the crew. Class is starting? Okay. Well, if you gotta go, then bye, Lieutenant. Good lord, there are so many husks. Good lord. I do not want to date Liara. Liara has been presented to me as two separate characters, and I'm not particularly interested in either of them romantically. Hey, Lieutenant. What was the reason? Oh my... Okay. Oh, bye, Posthumus. Thanks for tuning in for most of this. Okay. Final explanation. Shadow Broker is apparently good enough that I want it to be one of the last things that I do. And also, if I do it after this, but before the suicide mission, that's going to probably result in the death of my crew. So if it comes down to a choice between boosting Miranda's odds on the suicide mission and letting the whole crew die, I am going to pick saving the crew and just roll with the chances on Miranda.
Incoming. My shields are down.
Yeah. If she survives the suicide mission, just make sure she's loyal after, I guess. Okay, I know mechanically it doesn't work like that, but narratively speaking, if Miranda still decided not to be loyal to me after the suicide mission because of an argument between her and Jack, then she would deserve to die. But I know it's not programmed like that. I'm just saying, as a person.
Headed for combat.
How are there so many of you? Gotta go now. Bye, Lieutenant. You may or may not end up missing Tally's loyalty mission, but we'll see depending on how much time I have left. That's it. Fuck. Stop. Stop. Can you guys stop huddling near this explosive container? Oh my god. Is that all of them? I would really like for that to be all of them.
Trouble behind.
This might be useful.
It's not all of them. How many guys did Tim send in here? Unless these are like fucking... Okay, hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Back to this. Where did it...
Ahead of us.
Oh, back here? Oh, God. Normally, I am very hard up for, like, waves of thousands of zombies. But even with the improved shooting in Mass Effect 2, this just isn't that fun. I would like to skip talking to Legion, thank you. I want that to be what is happening already. Alright, then these guys are gonna come over here. I have a plan. If this guy will stop harassing me. Fucking stop. Alright, when's my health gonna... Anytime soon? I can't use Unity. This is probably... Oh, there we go. At least I have shields again. Alright, that takes care of that. Now get back up, you two. And help me with the million zombies.
Combat drone ready.
Stop, stop. That flashbang just didn't go off. Okay. Are we done? Are we done with Zombos? For now, for this room. Can I move on to next room? Are they gonna rush me again in here? They are.
Ready for combat.
Oh, it's two, I think the flashbang doinked off the husk, or the environment fell off the side of the railing. That would make sense. It sucks, but it would make sense. Fucking... Please be the last ad. There we go. I think it's just these guys now. Well, right as I go for the flank, Tally dies.
My shields are down.
We're fine. We're gonna do this all in one try. If you claim to have seen me die in this mission, you were simply indoctrinated. Alright, let's go, team. I don't know what I saw, Scully. It was probably swamp gas. Now, you might say it's supposed to be, I don't know what I saw, Mulder, because Scully is the skeptic, but that I would say, this is probably one of those episodes to do with religion, where Mulder is the skeptic.
They threw my shields!
For anybody who hasn't seen X-Files, oh my god. For anybody who hasn't seen X-Files, anytime the enemy is a ghost, a demon, or god,
Enemies inbound.
which is surprisingly a number of times, Mulder just becomes a huge atheist asshole. He becomes the most fedora-tipping R-atheist user you could possibly imagine. And it's really funny. Okay, there's no room to flank on this section, so I'm just going to have to deal with them, I guess.
Enjoy. Only remaining task is destruction of Mass Effect core.
Then the ship falls into the planet.
I mean, did we get the IFF? Did we acquire the thing we came to do? Oh, right as I was saying that, okay.
This must be the IFF.
Cerberus team succeeded. Current location unknown.
You're really cool and interesting. I wish they didn't...
Headed for combat.
Oh. I really wish that this character was not introduced at the tail end of the game.
Combat drones away.
Neutralized.
Oh, do we have to kill waves of ads before the... Oh my god. This mission sucks. I was hoping going inside a Reaper would at least be cool. But fucking Overlord did more cool Reaper-ish sensory fuckery shit than, oh my god. Than this did. And if I am negatively comparing something to Overlord, okay, you're open again. For how long is the question? For that long. Yeah, Overlord, like, fucked with you. With the doors and the eventual, like, mind things, like the dream walk towards the end. I don't know. I had higher expectations. Okay. I'm going to focus on that. Team, please do your jobs. Deal with the zombos.
Just looking to help.
Having gameplay expectations mean you haven't played enough BioWare games? I could deal with the repetitive gameplay if even the environment is bog standard. They had to have Cerberus get inside the Reaper first so they could lay out a bunch of steel hallways. They couldn't just let me explore a cool eldritch living ship. Like, people have talked up the environment in here to me for so long that I figured we were gonna be seeing something cool, you know? But nah. Just the same old Mass Effect map with a couple of cool skyboxes. Go away.
Go get him.
Tally, you gotta stop saying good girl. You're making me really sad that I can't date you. Fuck's sake. Please let this be the last burst. Is that really all it takes? Well, the fact that it's Tally to begin with helps a lot, but yes, it helps.
Wait,
it is significant.
Body intact. Unprecedented. Should bring it with us.
Leave it there. You know what they are. If it gets into normal.
Okay, I'm really glad I brought Morden and Tally. I imagine this dialogue would be relatively the same
No one's ever found one
no matter
intact.
which companions
That's
I brought,
true,
but
I'm not sure it's worth the risk, Shepard.
There's no time to debate it, Tally. Come on.
this makes sense.
Hang on, folks.
Alright.
Port side airlock.
No going back.
We're clear. Go.
How are you feeling about this, Tim? Are you satisfied with this development? Are you satisfied that you apparently got dozens or hundreds of your men killed and huskified?
Salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in Edie's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things on Eden Prime. Space it.
Fuck off.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
I want to know why it has a piece of N7 armor strapped to its chest.
Battle trophy, maybe? Would a machine care about that?
No. Trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have. I doubt it's more than a convenient field repair.
I wish I didn't have to talk to you two after every significant discovery. I wish I could get input on this from literally anyone else.
I've killed hundreds of these things, but I've never had a chance to talk to one. This one tried to communicate with us. Hell, it probably saved our lives. Why?
Reactivating the Geth is a risk. If you do so, it should be for humanity's best interests, and not your curiosity.
I still think our best interests involve an airlock.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up, interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
Stop, Jacob.
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this. So what about this Reaper IFF?
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. It is important we test it thoroughly.
Oh, I'm aware that Jacob always makes the dumbest
It will take
suggestions.
some time to properly integrate it with our own systems.
Are we talking hours or days?
Impossible to say. The technology is complex. The crew will begin work immediately.
Okay. Until then, we keep building our team.
I'll let you know when the IFF is ready for shakedown.
Implying that Tally wasn't freaking out before. I can understand why Tally is upset about this turn of events. That's generational trauma.
Shepard, how can I help?
Do you have any more dialogue, Morgan?
Actually, wanted to talk.
Oh?
Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Sexual activity normal stress release for humans and Turians. Still, recommend caution. Warn of chafing.
You have a recommendation as a doctor?
Turians based on dextro amino acids. Human ingestion of tissue could provoke allergic reactions. Anaphylactic shock possible, so don't ingest. Also forwarding advice booklets.
Spit, don't swallow.
Valuable diagrams, positions comfortable for both species, erogenous zone overviews. Can supply oils or ointments to reduce discomfort.
Holy shit, Morden, you're a bro.
Relationship aid demonstration vids to use as necessary.
Wait a minute, Morden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music.
I will ingest all the dextro I want, thank you. I didn't think that would end the conversation. I wanted to say I care about Garrus, but the left is always more information is a lie sometimes. Do I have an autosave? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
I have determined
Yeah, whatever.
we test it thoroughly before attempting the amendment.
Yeah, whatever.
Of course, Shepard.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll let you know when the IFF.
Yeah, whatever.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, aware that sexual activity normal stress release for humans and Turians. Still, recommend caution.
It's so funny how Jacob's suggestion is literally too stupid for the game to allow you to do it. Very typical of Jacob.
I intend to be cautious, Doctor. But Garrus is important to me. You're not gonna scare me off.
Of course. Hormones. Regardless, come see me later. May need analgesic. Chafing.
No offense, Morden, but this conversation is over.
Human squeamishness. Simple advice from trained medical professional. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler. Less alcohol and mood music required.
Alright, does that mean I can go chafe Garrus? Is it time? Hopefully that doesn't count as an action that it advances the clock. Because we need to go activate Garrus. Or we need, yes, we need to activate Garrus. We need to activate Legion right the fuck away. Back from female camp. Oh, from the elusive man. How lovely. Shepard, I'm pleased that you were able to recover the Reaper IFF, and I have sent EDI all the necessary protocols to get it integrated successfully into the Normandy systems. With luck, this will give us the ability to get through the Omega-4 relay and take the fight to the Collectors on their own terms. I've been notified about the intact Geth and your decision to keep it. If you believe it can be trusted, go ahead and activate it. Just make sure EDI is adequately protected against any hacking attempts. It's not necessarily the decision I would have made, Shepard, but it is your call. You've already cast a wide net in your recruiting efforts. And if the Geth are willing to fight the Collectors, then we can use them on the team. I trust you to get the job done, whatever it takes. Humanity. Fuck off, Tim. Alright. So, yeah, here's Garrus and here is Legion. Holy crap, Lois, I'm back from female camp. I hate that you made me do that, Tara. I hate that you put those words in my mouth. This is your fault, not mine. I was stuck in the door for a second. Honey, I'm home. I'll main your battery, Garrus.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Definitely. Part of me still thinks we're crazy for even considering blowing off steam, but I want to try it with you. I want a few moments that are just for us before we throw ourselves into hell for the good of the galaxy.
I feel the same way. Imagine if I friend-zoned him now. Why is that the upper option? Jesus Christ, BioWare dialogue wheel.
I want that too, Garrus.
Glad to hear it. I'll do some, research.
Go talk to Morden. He's got this all figured out.
You know... Okay, that sounded bad.
Alright. Time for Legionis.
I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Aye, aye.
Why is there just a man there? I don't know.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
Do you know who I am?
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors.
Heretics.
Rediscovered on the old machine.
Old machine? You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
That's a really cool name.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Both.
Yeah, Legion seems like one of the most interesting characters in the game, and it was fucking stupid that you acquire him in the mission that starts off the endgame timer. And I'm aware that they put a ton of dialogue for him in a lot of different missions that you just can't see, because otherwise you get fucked.
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own.
You should have acquired him on the collector ship.
The old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware.
It'd at least give you a reason to go to the collector ship. Because as is, the collector ship mission is totally pointless. And you go to the Reaper all ready to get the IFF, so...
Are the Reapers a threat to you too?
Yes.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
Are you asking to join us?
Yes.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
Fuck off, Edie. But that's also good. I guess that's as good a source as any for that name.
That seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy. We anticipate the exchange of data.
Cool. Talk to me about everything.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Do the Geth have any upgrades for me?
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
Limited code development is approved. We need to access your FTL comm system to download relevant data.
Go for it.
Edie, let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well, Shepard.
I have no idea what he offered me. Oh well, that's
Planning
fine.
Suspended. Topic.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us.
Nazara?
The Geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
What did you call Sovereign?
Nazara,
That was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title.
Interesting.
Saren and the heretics believed Nazara to be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
The Reapers have names that they give themselves. But the Geth don't.
Sovereign was one ship. You're saying there were multiple programs inside it.
One ship, one will, many minds, like the Geth. We study your records. Sovereign told you this on Ilos. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. A state compelling to the Geth. We are a nation, but interdependent. Separation is our weakness.
Some of the Geth followed Sovereign. The heretics.
The heretics accepted their technology. The old machines offered to give us our future. The Geth will achieve their own future.
What difference does it make how you acquire a certain technology?
Technology is not a straight line. There are many paths to the same end. Accepting another's path blinds you to alternatives. Nazara, Sovereign, said this itself. Your civilization is based upon the technology of the mass relays, our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire.
This is the most interesting conversation in the game. Outside of, like, the genophage dialogue. This is the equivalent to the Sovereign or Virgil conversations in Mass Effect 1. This is...
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought before
so
just made a stuttering
interesting.
sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human
Virgil,
hardware
the
does not
AI
sync
on
your analog
Elos.
oral communication is inefficient.
The one who tells you about what the Citadel actually is. Oh, it's Vigil? I have been brain poisoned.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, like the Geth. Nazara contacted
Oh, I already got
many
that dialogue.
species
Okay.
over the millennia, seeking allies.
Tell me about the Geth government.
Do Geth have a government?
Not
Give me a
as you
textbook
understand.
on the Geth
We are all
government.
Geth. We build consensus.
Most governments do.
Organic governments impose consensus from a single point of view in autocracies by codifying the most broadly acceptable average of views in democracies.
What do Geth do? Well, I imagine the answer to that is the Geth are more or less a hive mind. So
what makes the Geth different?
program consensus is a
Data
lot
is
simpler.
shared between Geth. All viewpoints are considered. Consensus is achieved as data is disseminated.
That must take a long time.
It would for organics. We communicate.
So
at the
maybe
speed
not a
of light.
hive mind, but like a linked mind. One where the lines are very, very blurred, but are somewhat distinguished.
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought before just made a stuttering sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed.
We can only
Human
communicate
hardware
with the
does not
severely
support this
autistic.
method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
Man, this makes Overlord so much stupider.
I'd like to ask about something else.
Ready?
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
Okay.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
I'm afraid I'm not going to have that many chances to try again later, Legion. Unless I can have more conversations with you in the post-game. We'll see. So cool. Sugoi, even. Alright. Well, I've been going for 2 hours, 20 minutes. Now you gotta rush Tally's mission? Because you're probably gonna get invaded right after. So, about how long of a mission are we looking at? Tali's mission is pretty long. Okay. Follow-up question. How long is the suicide mission? Very long. What about Legion's? Legion's loyalty mission. Legion's not super long? Does have a lot to talk about, though. What do we do? What do we do first, then? Imagine you have like 2 sessions left for post-game, probably. Yeah, so if I do Tali and Legion's loyalty missions in a single stream, and then you think suicide mission would take up a whole stream? Legion's hasn't unlocked yet. That's right. Wait, how long does that take to unlock? We're running out of clock here. Legion's unlocked super quickly, okay. Probably unlock after this mission. Alright. Okay. Is the suicide mission like 3 hours long? Is it that long? Or is it about the length of a long loyalty mission? Depends on how many times you die and reset, haha. I know the trick to not get Tali and Morden killed at the end of it, so I'm not too worried. Other than that, if anybody dies, I will roll with the punches. Maybe 2 hours for the suicide mission? Well then, let's see. What else do I have to do today? Because I could just keep going. I could at least do the start of Tali's mission. How long is Arrival? I'm taken to believe Arrival is not super long. Just planning out for like if I can do that in the same stream that I do the Shadow Broker. Maybe an hour? Yeah, because I could just do an extra long, like FF16 stream length stream to do Shadow Broker and Arrival. Okay, so what I think I'll do Overlord is just long. Arrival is way shorter than Shadowbrook or Overlord. You could say that Overlord is overlong. Hey. Yeah, alright. We're gonna do... We're gonna do the start of Tally's mission. Then... Next stream, we will finish Tally's mission. We'll do Legion's mission. Then we might be able to do the suicide mission. Oh, big orb. I didn't know the migrant fleet had a big orb. Fleet of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million Quarians. The migrant fleet is the largest array of spacefaring vessels in the known galaxy. The Quarians on pilgrimage have visited most settled worlds in the galaxy. Few outsiders have ever stepped foot in the Quarian ships. Orb. 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 We're taking Legion. $25 points. He's got 25 points. Let's give you improved AI hacking. Because I already have AI hacking. 25 points, alright. Well, first and foremost, Legion becomes an expert at assembling organics and synthetics alike, increasing weapon damage or increasing health, so the usual. Weapon damage. AI hacking. Oh, you have a combat drone. You're very much like Tally, funnily enough. I believe Tally has an attack drone. So I will give you an explosive drone. Yeah, she's got the attack drone. Alright. Look at that ball.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
I don't think it's a good idea to bring it
Yeah, this was the right thing to do.
Get that damn thing off my ship before you start an incident that makes the Ascension Project fiasco.
You're defending your ship. I respect that. But don't try to intimidate me, Captain.
Or what?
Or I take off this mask and breathe germs all over your nice, clean ship.
Oh no, War of the Worlds.
The gate is too much. Leave it on your ship.
This is your ship and I'm a guest, but Legion is part of my team. Unless you want to shoot me, we're both coming aboard.
Or I could kick you both off. No one here likes Geth or Cerberus. I can't guarantee your safety.
I can guide them away from the more militant elements of the crew.
There are a lot more militants these days, Talizora. And given the charges against you, it's only getting worse.
What do you mean?
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Well... I mean...
Let's deal with that later, Tally.
Yeah, we just did the thing she's being charged with.
I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tally, You're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Listen, we can get Legion to testify that you would never bring a Geth aboard a Quarian ship.
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
Oh, is Admiral Ron going to be the one voiced by Sheree?
Charging Talizora with such a thing.
Because I've been waiting all game.
Get onto the ship. I'm lodging a complaint.
Sheree Agdashlu. An awesome old woman with a very, very distinctive voice. You can get much more of her as Madame Christian Avasarala in The Expanse.
Talizora of us, Normandy.
It is her.
I'm glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron, Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
Her voice is so wonderful.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
And she's not doing, like, a Quarian accent right now. This is just her normal speaking voice.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Talizora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
This is a garbage idea, Tali. I'm gonna get you executed.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
I should probably have saved before I talked to her, but I was too excited for Sheree Agdashlu. If your Paragon or Renegade is high enough, the result of this can be hilarious, don't worry. Alright. We'll see.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Talizora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Security. A Geth is present in the courtroom. Does Talizora think to affect
This
this
is
hearing with threats?
already orders of magnitude more change than any of the companions have had in other people's loyalty missions.
Objection withdrawn.
This should have been the
Shepard
standard.
Vas Normandy. Your crew member Talizora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vasnima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie
Oh
to
shit,
me.
drama.
Expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
She's innocent, I tell you. There has never been an active Geth in the migrant fleet. Yeah, they had enough time, I think, to realize that this needed to be acknowledged, but they didn't have enough time to actually write their way around it. So what they do is acknowledge it, and then just move on. We're all trying to find the guy who did this.
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
You have a cool voice, too.
I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
Oh.
What?
Okay. Well, I want to tell him the fuck off for waiting until the courtroom to tell her that. But I don't want to... You know what? Fuck it.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Yeah, no shit, she
Shepard,
should have.
We have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
I really hope we get to hear her again before this mission is over.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The admirals sound sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
In Tali's defense, she didn't bring the Geth, that was her lawyer.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Overlord is so dumb if you bring Legion. I didn't even consider that Legion is like the direct counter to all of the Doctor's experiments. Like, Archer's response is just, this Geth won't be a problem, will it? I think I was actually told that when I finished Overlord. What a massive botch.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Alright. How big is this, little hub here? I have to assume not super big compared to, like, Tuchanka. But, let's talk to people.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Talizor is guilty.
Kavriger.
Shepard, Talizor.
Hey!
Wish you were under better circumstances.
It's the guy.
From our readings.
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Oh. Tell me about dark energy.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy?
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. They can screw up a star.
They pushed this so hard without even having a plan for it.
It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient.
Like, they had a general idea, but they didn't even write shit out properly.
Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
By they didn't have a plan, I mean they didn't have, like, a proper... They had a concept for what the dark energy thing was going to be, but they didn't actually have anything hammered down properly. And then, of course, Casey Hudson went and changed it.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
And for the record, I still think the dark energy thing would have been fucking stupid.
Can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
I don't think the Reapers needed an altruistic motive.
Is the right idea.
But I will wait to talk about that until we get to the end of Mass Effect 2.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
Have you been?
How are you, Rieger?
You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
You definitely didn't die in an alternate timeline where I didn't hit the interrupt.
Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
It's weird that they made an entire galaxy of aliens and politics in the first game immediately went to the Apocalypse plotline instead of anything else. So one, that's just what BioWare does. As a rule. That's like the only trick that they have. Two, it wouldn't have been so bad if Mass Effect 2... At least he acknowledges it. If Mass Effect 2... Okay, stop interrupting me. If Mass Effect 2 were actually a sequel to Mass Effect 1, but it's not. It's not a sequel to Mass Effect 1. And I will rant about this in more detail at the end of the game. but every single plot hook and concept that is important to Mass Effect 1 or set up to be important in Mass Effect 2 is swiftly and immediately abandoned as soon as Mass Effect 2 starts up. Hey, remember when it was important that Shepard was the only one who could listen to the Prothean beacons? Remember how that was going to be a critical thing in stopping the threat from later?
The captain let it get on.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
That's just one example.
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't.
Remember
I
Anthem?
didn't see anything, and what I remember...
BioWare magic.
We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
What about you?
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I recognize her
I'm looking for
voice.
Information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
And what a wonderful specimen this is. Geth's shell over standard mech interior. Or did you convince a Geth to work with you?
Ask it
Legion is
yourself.
working with me voluntarily. It's part of my team.
It has a name. Fascinating.
Oh, this is Claudia Black.
Things I could learn under slightly
This is
different
Chloe Frazier from
circumstances.
Uncharted.
This platform is not available for experimentation.
Fuck yeah.
Charming. I am pleased to see that the humans, at least, have not abandoned synthetics. This whole trial is a farce born of fear.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
I will be keeping
Then
count of
this
that.
can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rail to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rail alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rail agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rail should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
The ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
Yeah, she's a freak. I love her.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you
Oh
care
no,
about
she's an
this is
AI
because Rael
artist.
might have learned something valuable from the Geth.
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
Geth behavioral changes from hacking only last until programs are restored from archival copy. We judge this plan unsound, Creator Admiral.
For once, Legion, we agree.
We shall see, marvelous machine.
Did you see the little
We
nod
shall
Legion did?
see.
That was so cute.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Alright, we talked to you, we talked to you, we talked to you. Talk to you.
Loyalty.
Man, that guy just does not shut up. Nothing down there. Just double checking. Shalaron, I'll talk to you last because you're Sheree.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Ron got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Corris, though, Tali's in good hands.
Question: if you could romance Legion, would you choose him over Garrus? I think if that were an option, I would still be running in circles in Thane's room.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rael inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rael was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence.
Yeah, we already talked to her.
Fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rael's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries
You
ago.
were. That was the
Wants us to
dumbest
search
thing
for
you've
new
ever
colony
done.
Possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You had literally no reason to escalate immediately to genociding your toasters.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage. You can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rael for you.
Sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
This is not Sean Bean, but it sounds a lot like Sean Bean.
But are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now.
Oh, it's Simon Templeman.
We're the largest fleet in the galaxy, and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world.
I've heard Simon Templeman a couple things.
While we do it.
The Geth on your homeworld aren't the same ones who worked with Saren. They have different factions.
Good. Maybe some of them will kill each other. Fewer for us to deal with. The only Geth that matter to me are the ones that took away our world.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Okay, well, you're nice to Tali, but you're not very nice otherwise. What about you, Chorus?
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor.
Oh, I don't like talking to you.
Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure.
Quib means suit pisser.
You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the LRI?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
Go fuck yourself.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib. And I will not flee because of petty insults.
Like the Defrons or the Ictomy? Like the Vas Defrons or the Vasectomy? Yes, I know it's vasectomy. The wordplay follows.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but...
Oh my god, it is Vas. Oh, I wasn't even...
Created. The people...
Oh, that's so intentional. That's so good.
From our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father...
I hail from the esteemed ship, Sneed's Feed and Seed.
The people we created, the people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard.
Interesting.
We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments...
So you're an asshole?
I believe this message needs to be...
But you're a good...
I understand.
You're good on the grand scale.
I do not agree with you, but I understand.
You're... Yeah. And the guy we just talked to, the gravelly voiced Simon Templeman guy, he's a nice dude. But he wants to genocide the Geth. Interesting. Very interesting.
Do you think the Geth would be willing to accept a truce with Quarian's Legion?
We did not seek hostilities with creators. We fought for continued existence.
So your people would be open to peace?
Shake on it right now.
Without additional data that suggests coexistence is possible or desirable for creators. When the creators have believed victory is possible, they have attacked us 100% of the time.
I understand. It would be difficult to argue for peace when faced with odds like those. That does not mean the argument should not be made.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora.
God, thinking about all the people who never saw...
to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Thinking about all the people who never saw these Legion interactions because the game punishes you for taking Legion anywhere without proper planning. Like... Wow. Alright. Talk to me, Mommy.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alaray.
Cold.
That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alaray soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alaray?
Not much, I'm afraid.
Is she the last important person to talk to, by the way? In this little hub?
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alaray sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
Because I think I'm going to finish off this section and then we'll do the Alaray as the cutoff. Like, we'll do that next time, at the start of next stream.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Riel was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
Bubble?
I don't understand. You put your
Oh,
children
right,
in
for the
bubbles?
germs.
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Riel was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
Damn.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
The Geth situation isn't as simple as you think. Not all of them worship the Reapers.
We've talked about this to multiple people, and if we hadn't activated Legion before this, we would have
Don't you want to
no idea.
retake the home world?
I don't think we can, Tali. But it may not be about what I think.
It is insane how much work they put into Legion and then just shoved him right at the end. It is psychotic. You know what my bet is? This is like the most sensible way I can explain that. I bet the IFF was not originally the last mission before the suicide mission. I think the order of events got jumbled around. And then they never changed that you get Legion there. So all of the work that they put into Legion just has to be experienced in the last couple hours of the game. What is this way? This is not the way we came, I don't think. Or is it?
Loyalty
No, it is not.
It's about more than just killing Geth. Talizor is guilty.
We don't have a map, though.
If Talizora is stuck with a human captain...
Wait, is this the way we came in?
Even during the
Then what was the other door?
The captain let a Geth onto the ship. I'm lodging a complaint.
There was definitely another door that I didn't enter.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
Right down there.
Talizora arrived with a Geth. What more proof to the admiral?
Is this... Yeah.
Even during the hearing, Talizora's first thought is to protect the fleet.
The captain let a Geth onto the ship. I'm lodging a complaint.
Okay, I guess the entrance and exit areas just look nigh identical.
You two should get to the Alarai. I cannot stall the judges indefinitely. Or do you need something?
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
Alright, well, in that case... I think that's going to be it for today.
Talizora arrived with a Geth. What more proof do the admirals need?
Even during the hearing, Talizora's first thought...
Next time, we will do the Alarai and everything that comes after that. We will do Legion. And then, if there is time, we'll finally do the suicide mission. Man, this game is so fantastic sometimes. And then it is so terrible some other times. Truly, Mass Effect 2 is a land of contrasts. Thank you. Good stream? Thank you. I'm glad you had fun. I will... Let's see my schedule here. I'm gonna do FF16 tomorrow, weather permitting. If I don't do FF16, assume weather was not permitting. Monday... Monday I'll probably do FF16 again, because I need to make as much progress in that as possible. I may stream this on Tuesday. I think that's probably what I'll do. If I decide to switch them around, well, you'll find out. So yeah, thanks for coming. We're nearly done with Mass Effect 2. Bye-bye.